So Chris, it looks like we're going to have a washout for the Perry County Fair today.
Unfortunately, if you're heading out to the fair, I think an umbrella, maybe a poncho might be a good idea because we're going to deal with several rounds of showers and storms this afternoon. Let's take everyone over to live pinpoint Doppler radar this morning as we're showing you lots of green on the radar and a lot of this activity along the I-75 corridor and points westward. And of course, you're seeing more rainfall towards the north and east. That's going to begin to work eastward into our viewing area. You can see some showers just south and west of Moorhead. Look for that activity to continue to work towards the north and east as we're going to see plenty of rainfall as we head into much of your Saturday. And temperature-wise, well, we're going to actually catch a break from some of that heat than what we've had over the last several days. Temperature readings still mild, though, as we kick off things this morning in the lower 70s across the Big Sandy. The same can be said to the south and west across the Kentucky River Valley. And even in the Cumberland Valley, some of the folks down there beginning to see some of that moderate rainfall now, but temperatures in the low to mid 70s. And don't look for those temperatures to really rise much as we do head throughout the day. Temperature readings only expected to reach the lower 80s by this afternoon. Now, Mountain Almanac for this morning showed a sunrise right at 6:12 a.m. Of course, our sunset expected to be around 9 o'clock tonight, but record high set back in 1994 of 94 degrees. Thankfully, catching a break from that heat, and we're not going to see anything like that for today with those temperatures only reaching the lower 80s. And a nice shot from our weather cam there in Jackson, Kentucky, with the National Weather Service, and we're seeing lots of overcast skies there and not really seeing much in the way of some fog this morning because one of that cloud cover and two, we're seeing that rain begin to move in across portions of eastern Kentucky, but temperatures are mild with readings in the low to mid 70s. Now, the latest satellite and radar imagery showing our setup. You can see this low pressure system, which was what was the remnants of Tropical Depression Bill, now beginning to spin across much of the Commonwealth. And this low pressure is going to really ride across the Ohio River, and that's going to give this counterclockwise rotation. That's going to pull in plenty of winds from the south, lots of moisture, and we're really dealing with what we're calling a tropical air mass across much of the Commonwealth, something we don't see here very often. Very juicy atmosphere, and that's going to provide for plenty of fuel for the storm and the development as we head into the afternoon hours. Now, looking at future view here, we start things off around mid-morning. You can see lots of green on the future view with temperatures in the upper 60s and low to mid 70s across eastern Kentucky. We take into the afternoon hours, you're seeing a lot of that activity begin to push eastward. Now, the good news is we're not expecting this to continue for, say, 12 upwards to 24 hours. We're just looking for a good hefty rainfall through the evening hours and then look for a few lingering showers by around 8 p.m. tonight. And as we head through the overnight hours and into the first part of our Sunday, really things begin to dry out and things start to look pretty good. So as we kick off our Sunday, Father's Day, and the first official day of summer, we're going to see some sunshine perhaps and temperatures warming back into the lower 80s, but it's going to be warm out there, near 90 degrees for those highs once again tomorrow afternoon. And we're going to watch a cold front quickly work through the Commonwealth, and that's going to provide another focal point for some scattered showers and storms to develop through tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. About a 30 to 40% chance. Future view a little aggressive with that activity, but I still think we could see some activity as we head into tomorrow night. And then once again, we start into another work week. You know the routine. We're going to see those temperatures back near the 90-degree mark with those spotty chances for showers and storms. 12-hour tornado breaks it down like this: 81 degrees for the afternoon high by 5 p.m. Soggy afternoon expected with those lingering showers continuing into the evening hours. And look at that 7-day forecast where your weekend is always in view. It's a warm one for the first official day of summer, and it's going to feel like it. Mother Nature turning up the heat dial on us as we head into early next week. 90 degrees on Monday, 89 on Tuesday. And check out next mid to late week. We're talking low to mid 90s. That could be some of the hottest temperatures we've had thus far this year. And we could see those heat indices also in the mid to upper 90s for those feel-like temperatures. So very, very warm temperatures expected as we do head into the next part of our week. And we're going to see, well, temperatures pretty warm out there, of course, and those highs remaining in the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees.